Oh, we made it.
Man,
It took.
I can't believe I climbed up this thing.
It took longer than you might think.
Yeah.
Considering the speed run. Oh, you are back again, human. You will never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force.
I got this.
Here we go.
What?
What? Oh.
Oh, I pushed the button.
What are you doing, Octo?
I pushed the button, man.
What are you doing, Octo?
It's fine. It's fine. We'll get up there. Ugh. How strong is Link to climb with these?
Well, nice thing. The heart sound effect is very subdued.
Yep.
Boom.
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 It was off time because I It's fine. Never give up. Never surrender. Yes, yeah, back. Perforce.
Come on. What is this? Avatar?
Twilight.
Twilight.
Damn it.
Oh. By the way, I did not coin that.
All right, let's go.
I did not coin that voice from that video. That voice is my own. I did that before they did that.
Okay, you did that before it was cool?
Yeah. No, just because everyone's gonna criticize me for like you just steal more bits from guys.
The grumps.
Just from anybody.
The gomgram.
Just from
the drumps.
So you
Dorps. I'm just
will you stop it?
Just naming their jokes now at this point.
Oh, you can wait. Oh.
Yeah. And those Gorons are now dead.
No, the animation, he's just like, yep.
I'm a strong guy. I really hope one of those had hearts that dropped. Nope. Okay.
Well.
I love their noise. Ooh.
Oh no! What's happening? To be honest, wouldn't you kind of be like, whoa?
Yeah, like, wow, this human's really strong.
Really strong. It's like he's got like human roids or something. Well, this really makes sense because
all roids are human roids.
All roids are human roids.
Well, not really. There's like dog steroids and stuff.
Is there?
Yeah.
I know there's like horse steroids.
Those tranquilizers. Never mind. I was gonna say, well, I know there's beaver tranquilizers, but that has nothing to do with.
What? No, oh, dude, you're gonna die!
I have a fairy. I have a fairy.
Also, you forgot to get that thing.
It's fine. I'll get it later.
All right.
It's not like it's that useful in the temple, which you'll be playing, by the way.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Underneath that. I totally meant to do that. I meant to do that, man.
So is there like any explanation? Probably not, because, well, I just probably didn't think of it. But is there any explanation in like the Hyrule Historia and stuff like that about why every time that you go to Death Mountain it's different looking?
Because
like,
the land is different.
Yeah, but
like
there's only 3 separate timelines.
Yeah.
What about the other ones? Like,
well, time.
Yeah.
They take place hundreds of years away from each other.
Yeah, but hundreds of years doesn't like change things that drastically.
What if there was a flood, like Wind Waker?
Yes, if there was a global flood, then yes, that would change the topography immensely.
Ouch. Ouch.
What do you?
That just happens for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Meteor. Man, it's smoldering hot rock. I wonder if we have to melt something later.
Well, let's see. Whoa, this looks dangerous. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome?
Okay, yeah, you don't have to talk anymore. Oh, what, am I frustrating you? Am I annoying you?
Am I annoying you? Yeah, you are, because you're constantly berating our companions.
Hold on, am I on toggle still? Why? Hold. Yes. Hold like a man.
Wow, so it's like you were actually playing the game the right way, and...
No, I wasn't.
Sorry, my way, the way I like to play.
Look at that! Blocked for a second, because I'm a man.
Man, I remember the E3 when they showed this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't.
How do you not remember that?
I don't think I watched E3 until 2008.
Ah, yeah, youngin.
Well, I just didn't know it was a thing.
Really? Okay, well, yeah. I guess there's.
I was like, there's game conferences?
One day, I guess one day you'll figure it out, right? Like, there's always a day where you learn about stuff, right?
Yeah.
So.
And you're like, wait.
Wait.
There's a whole
You
conference.
can buy games?
There's a whole conference for stuff that I like.
Oh, man.
And Connect.
Oh. Look.
What do you mean PlayStation Move? More like PlayStation Snoove. More like PlayStation Emperor's New threw off my groove. It's funny.
It is funny, actually.
Healing Springs!
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh! I thought the Healing Springs were this way. Again, it's mirrored. That's fine, I can get up from here. Why you,
Because you almost got us last.
Over here? Okay. Hiya! Hiya! These guys are totally cool with me.
Hey, bro. Sitting in an open air bath at night is the best, brother. I could spend countless.
Oh man,
do Hulk Hogan here. I could spend countless hours here looking at the stars. I look something to a Slim Jim.
They're like, that's Macho Man, and that is like basically sacrilege.
Is it?
That is essentially sacrilege.
Are they the same person?
Wow. They were arch enemies, actually.
Were they?
Yeah. Wow.
They're both wrestling men.
They are both wrestling men.
So
Aren't Sephiroth and Zack the same?
No, of course not. That's a stupid
They're both
thing to
swordy
say.
men.
That has nothing to do with this.
They're both over-emotional teenage men.
That is not fair at all. Okay?
Maybe if Zack was a little bit better of a swordsman. Maybe if he was a little bit more of a man.
Yeah, because, like, fighting off a whole army of guys... Just, whatever, okay?
Yeah, I know a guy who's fought off an entire army of guys, and he survived. His name's Master Chief. Real man.
Master Chief... More like... Master... Thief.
Good one.
Thank you. I'm so glad you appreciate my jokes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, not everyone does.
It gets really dark here for whatever reason, and then it's
Our
fine.
TV has this weird thing where it gets dark and
that's the game.
bright.
That's the game, see? It just does that. I don't know why.
Oh,
It happened on
okay.
the recording, too. Hey, buddy. Man, I've gotten all the way up to you. I bet you're gonna be the one to stop me.
Nope. Okay, this time, Frank
Hiya!
didn't succeed, but this time I'll be. Oh,
Right.
we're the worst guardians ever.
You ready to see me land perfectly? Oh, perfect 10.
All right, finally inside.
Finally inside?
Finally.
Finally. Oh no, I'm totally not scared. Why don't I just roll in between you?
Yep. Enough. Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. See, because he's the shortest one. That's the thing. I am a Goron Elder, little human. I am called Gorkoron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed unless... Serious face for Link here. I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human?
Of course I am.
Of course I'm gonna try to get through here. I gotta go fight the dongo.
Get this, I would love if Link, because he's wearing his iron boots, right? If Link... Oh, he's not right now. I thought he did the first time. Alright, I'll make my joke when he's wearing his iron boots.
Alright. Alright, you're good. Well, he's still pretty big, even though he's not as big
Well,
as...
they're made of rocks still, so you know what I mean?
Are they made of rock?
That's what the guy said. Ugh!
Whoa! Slap you silly there.
Do you like my flower nipples? They look like daisies.
Your body is skinny, brother. And I see you are too light. You do not stand a chance. Try again later, brother.
Alright.
This time. What is it? Do you want to try again, little human? You think you are tough, do you? Let us find out.
Okay, so like, unless it just starts. Aw, dang it! I was gonna make a joke and it was gonna be funny. I was gonna be like, wouldn't it be funny? Oh, dang. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, you know how they put the one leg up?
Right?
If he just did that with the iron boots and then just fell over the other way because it's so heavy.
That's great.
Ugh! Counter! Dodge roll! Counter! Dark Souls! Ugh. Yeah. I heard goats.
Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp
Can
eyes.
someone help me up? I've fallen.
Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them?
Fight everyone at the
Fight
same
everyone!
time.
You have seen it, I would bet. The mountain, erupting without pause. When the mountain began to rage, all 4 of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, would decide to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus.
Nice side 6-pack, dude. It seems like they took, like, Link's 6-pack and then cut it out and then angled
I think
it.
it's more like fish scales.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I, Gor Koron, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid. You two, let the young warrior pass. Sidestep. Alright!
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Are you ready? No? As soon as you're done your yawn?
I'm not ready.
Here you go, Fuki.
I'm not ready because I don't know how to do the dungeons.
Go on mine. Well, I can do it if you don't want.
I don't know, I mean, I can try. It's gonna be harder to make commentary.
It's
while
fine.
playing video games.
You've done it before. You did it all of Chrono Cross.
I guess that's true. Okay.
Alright, so you might want to switch it back to
What do I
or
do?
switch for you.
Yeah. To the proper.
To the wimpy way.
The proper option according to myself.
My index finger gets tired.
It doesn't get tired. It makes sense to fatigue it for no reason.
It's so
That's
hard
the point.
holding down a button.
I can hold it forever. I play video games for my hobbies. What I do. But what's the point of doing this? We can just push it once.
My finger.
It accomplishes the same
Guys,
thing.
you don't understand. My finger is so
Enough.
sensitive.
What? Okay.
Jump around.
Wait.
Get up, and get
No,
down.
no. There's a thing here. Hang on.
Jump across.
There's a thing. That's a
Are you
pipe.
kidding? Jump across the right way.
I'm not
the
kidding.
right way. The right way. No, the right way. The right. To the right. On the right. There you go.
This is the right.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing it.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh, this is gonna be a long dungeon temple thing.
Okay, so do you want me to, like, guide you or no?
Only if
figure it
I'm
out
like
for
getting
yourself?
stuck or something.
Alright. Yeah, puzzles. Puzzles.
Yeah. Yeah, coins.
A lot of coins. There's no coins.
Oh, it's timed.
He does. It's a good joke in that
Oh!
video.
What do I do here?
You want to run across that thing before the fire turns back on.
Whoop.
There you go, you're good. So, okay, you asked me a question earlier on if I like the realistic style Zelda look.
Yeah, like
Do you like the realistic style Zelda look? Don't drop down there.
Just examining.
I'm just making sure because you have to run all the way back. Do you like the realistic style Zeldas?
Considering how much I don't usually like realistic Zeldas, like sort of the realistic style, I find it a little bit too gritty. This actually works alright for me.
So what you're saying is you don't like the realistic style, not the realistic Zeldas.
It's realistic style, yeah, because usually realistic styles tend to be very desaturated.
But it works with Zelda.
But it works here because
Okay.
it's,
No. Oh gosh.
just
Sorry, I'm just making sure that we don't have to do like a couple minutes over. No. Jump across. No.
okay.
Jump across.
Oh, over
To
there.
the left. No, yes, to the left. Oh gosh. Oh man.
Just,
Man, just loving that L button.
yeah. Oh. Take this.
Don't get hit by those, your shield will burn.
What?
If you block that with your shield will burn.
Oh, that's lame.
If you jump across, that flamethrower will definitely kill you.
Okay, well, I gotta find a way to turn that off.
Find a way. By the way, I think if there's ever like fire keys or anything, you can use the Gale Boomerang to put them out. Yeah, I think
Cool.
so.
Oh, it's time to.
It's
Oh,
time.
no.
You can do it. I believe. I believe in a thing called love.
No.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
Ooh.
Other really high pitched.
Where do I go? From here, there. Again, who made this insane place?
The Gorons.
An insane person made this. Ugh.
So the Gorons have to be like super heat resistant, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because aren't rocks kind of heat resistant too? They turn into magma when they melt.
Yeah, like rocks do melt.
Yeah, but they don't like.
Do you think that to them is like hot chocolate? Because they eat rocks, right?
They eat rocks, right? So.
Wait, are they rock?
What?
Gorons.
Yeah, well they're
The rock.
they're at
and
least
rock?
partially made of rock. We know that.
Okay.
There we go.
Not just like hard rock-like stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're at least partly biological, right?
Yeah.
So they couldn't just be pure rock, right?
No. But I mean, like they could be no rock at all. They could just be another substance that is as hard as rock.
Oh, I see. Oh, that could be too.
Because like that would be like, although we are part water and we drink water.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna say like, are we part like do we have skin? Do we eat skin? Like
Maybe that's where the idea kind of comes from. Was like, oh, they're Gorons who eat rocks because they're kind of part rock, and it's kind of like how we do with water.
I guess.
Right?
Do Zoras drink water?
Well, I mean, I think they're more like fish. So do fish drink water? Is the question.
Well, no, they filter it with their gills.
So I
But
think
the
that's what happens
Zoras
with
can
Zoras.
live on land.
Ooh.
Because if you remember in Wind Waker, the Zoras evolved into being like the bird creatures.
Which makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all, but it's fun.
But yeah.
I really don't know why you would evolve when the entire kingdom is made of water into
Yeah.
something that can't survive in the water. That doesn't make any sense.
Pretty weird. There you go, guy.
I also don't really understand why. What's the Zora girl who's not a Zora, the flying beak girl name?
Medley.
Medley. Why did she have a beak? She has a mouth underneath her beak.
It's a little weird looking, eh?
Like everyone else uses their beak to talk.
Because I don't think that's
Except
true.
her and the prince.
I think that everyone talks like that, but it doesn't look right. That's the point.
Hmm.
Like they all, I don't think it looks right because like their beak should be where their mouths are, not where their nose is.
Well, they should talk from their beak.
They talk from their beak. What do
Like Falco.
This doesn't look great at all. Is this
Just jump
where I have
across.
to go?
Yeah, just jump across.
I don't know. This looks a little suspect thing here. All right.
By the way, Falco's a cool guy.
I haven't done any of the dungeons in this game in like an eternity, so I have no idea. This is all new to me basically.
Who's the coolest character in Smash Bros? And why?
Shulk.
Why?
No, Mega Man.
Why?
Because Mega Man's the best.
Why?
He's part of my child. He's an essential part of my childhood.
Can we back up and look at it objectively, or are you just gonna be blinded by nostalgia?
Okay, well, he can take other people's powers and use them for his own.
But he's a robot,
Yeah.
so he doesn't really have free will. He just kind of does what he's told to.
Yeah.
So is he a cool guy, or is he just following orders?
Well, he's still like a hero and stuff, though, right? Like he has.
Is he though?
Yeah.
He wouldn't be a hero if he got corrupted by Wily.
That depends. If you're.
Like, he's not really a hero. He's like Light's the hero. Mega Man's just the tool. Right?
Yeah. I mean, both. Because like, Mega Man is kind of like skirting the edge of like.
But he's not sentient.
But that's the point. That he's kind of skirting the edge of sentience. You know what I mean? It's like that really long debate about like are clones humans and stuff like that.
No, they're clones.
The answer is yes, they're humans.
Either humans.
Clones are absolutely humans.
But they're not. They're not the person that they are.
Oh.
Why didn't it burn? That's weird. They're. Oh, it's gonna burn. Yeah. They are humans, but they are not the human that they are cloned of. They should be treated as a different human being.
Well, but you know why that is though. It's why the answer's so simple. Twins.
Yeah,
twins
but they're not clones.
Twins are clones. Twins are nature's clones.
But from
they have the same. They have the same. The genetic information, but that's what actually happens when in the womb.
Yeah.
Two get created instead of one.
But it's a little. So do you treat clones separately then?
No, yeah,
you
treat them like two separate human beings.
Okay,
but
I thought you were saying you treat them as the same human being.
No. I'm saying that like there was this huge debate, or huge like deep discussion, where it was like, oh man.
Gotta be faster, man. Gotta go fast.
Is it just how we have to do that? Just do fast?
Gotta quest fast.
Wait, there's a thing here.
No, she's just gonna tell you to do it again.
Great. Let's say about that again. A little more timely. For your tiny pen. Okay. Yeah, because
isn't that boring? You knew what to do.
No, I know. It's because you were hastening me. So, because there's this big thing where it's like, are clones really human? All this like this big, huge like ethical debate or whatever, right? And it's like, well, yeah, clones are humans because twins happen and we treat them both like humans.
Now here's the thing that's weird. Would
go.
Would a clone act differently than the person they're cloned from? You're dead. Look at him reach for life.
Okay. What'd you say?
Would clones think differently than the humans that they are cloned from?
Sure.
Is that because the situation they're in would make them think differently?
No, because they're two different people.
But,
they have all the same genetic information, but they're two different people.
But they would have the same memory. So
no,
therefore,
they wouldn't.
Why not?
Because they're clones. They're not like programmed robots.
No, but I mean, wouldn't they have the same memory as the person they're cloned from?
No.
Why not?
Because memories are made.
Yeah, but it's in your brain. Your memories are in your brain.
Yeah, but
they're electrical impulses. So wouldn't they be the same as in the clone?
No, because your memories are they're from experiences and stuff. Like you don't just like.
But if you're cloned directly from, say, if I cloned you, if I made a perfect clone of you, that clone would have had the memory of those same experiences that you had.
No.
Because I
don't think so.
Because a clone comes out and the clone knows how to talk. The clone knows how to walk. It's not like a baby.
Well, it's not
size.
That's where it gets a little muddy because it's not really clear. Because they wouldn't. I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, because clones don't exist. Like human clones don't exist.
Not in the way that you're thinking of them.
I mean, like they're not scientifically made.
Oh,
wow,
jeez.
That is the lava.
Okay.
That is directly into
this
the.
Is harder than
the
I thought
lava.
I remember it being.
So. No, I think clones would have the same memory.
I don't think so.
Why not? Like you haven't given me a really solid answer.
Because I don't think that's how memories work.
When you clone,
that's basically it.
Okay, so
I think memories work by experience. You don't just have. It's not like genetic memory where it's like I remember my past.
But
ancestors or something.
You remember how to walk. You know how to walk. You remember how to walk. You know how you remember how you were taught. So, would the clone have that memory of how to walk, or would it need to learn again?
I don't know.
Because if it knew how to walk, then certainly it would have all your past memories, up to the point that it was cloned.
I don't know. I don't think so.
If I cloned you 30 seconds from now, theoretically your clone would have all your memories up to 30 seconds from now, and then everything would be new. I'd be like, "Hey, Mafuki number 2, you're a clone. I just cloned you. All right? You can have your own life and everything like that, but just know you're not the original Mafuki. We can be friends, whatever, but you're not the original, okay? So don't try to be.
Oh, come on!
Don't try to be the original. and say it doesn't freak out and kill itself, because you would have the knowledge that you're a clone, which would be really weird and really devastating, I assume. Then you would act differently once you have that information. But if you didn't have that information, you wouldn't act any differently. Correct?
I guess. I'm trying to concentrate on right here, as best as possible.
One last try before speed up.
I really don't want to speed up something so stupid as like this. I just don't think that's how memories work. That's so, like, you know.
What about you, audience? They're not listening. Okay, never mind.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I disagree with you because cloning clones your DNA, not your personality.
But isn't your personality and everything kind of intertwined with your DNA?
Ugh.
Absolutely not.
I don't know. I disagree.
Or else my identical twin sister and I would have the exact same personality. Whereas in
No,
fact,
you
we're
wouldn't.
Opposite.
No, you wouldn't, because you would before you had any prior information.
No,
We would all have the same personality prior to the information we are given.
Even the information we were given was the same up to a certain point. We have the same parents. We were raised the exact same way. Ate the exact same food.
But they could have
same
used
everything.
one extra word, and that would change your experience. They could have showed favoritism towards one,
So
and that
then
would change the other one's
our personalities
experience.
should be barely different.
No, not
They're
necessarily.
extremely different.
Not necessarily. If there was even a shred of favoritism, then you would have a huge sense of jealousy, which would completely change your personality.
But what does that have to do with the fact that she still has a different personality entirely?
What I'm saying is that
That
you're not living through the other person's eyes, so you don't have the exact same situations happen. You don't have the exact same feelings. But if it was a perfect clone of you, scientifically, of where you are right now, your brain would be the same, down to the electrical impulses.
Now, are you talking clone as in they take DNA, grow that DNA?
No, I'm taking like
Like,
you are in a tube, and I put you in a tube, and there's another tube, and I hit a button, and it goes, and there's two of you.
So saying, boom, Mafugi's here, Mafugi's there, there's two of him.
Yeah. Instant genetic cloning.
I think then yes, they have those memories because you would still have your frontal lobe, which is your personality. Your
that's what
memories,
I'm saying.
And that's not damaged.
That's what I'm saying.
So
because your brain would be exactly the same as your clones.
It's hard to say
the
though
clone would
because
have the
like
same memory.
hard to say though
At
because
that point, otherwise, the memories would be the only thing stripped, and Octo's right that you would have to relearn to walk, to eat, to do everything.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know anything.
Because
It's not like people start off with that. That's all learned skills. Talking,
if I
walking, eat, like everything.
if I cloned your body perfectly, Mafuki,
Right,
and it
right.
didn't have any memories, and it didn't know how to walk or to eat or anything,
Right.
your body would destroy itself before I could teach it anything.
I don't know. It
Because
just seems,
babies are built differently than us to
Right.
withstand certain things, right?
Right. I don't know. I just think it's hard to get to say because the brain is incredibly complex and people still haven't figured it out. And I don't know. It seems a little odd that you could clone someone's memories because there's more to a human being than just their brains.
No, yeah, I know, but if the Oko.
Oh,
But
pick it up. Oh, this is a horrifying creature.
You realize the back of his head looks like an Easter egg?
It sure does. Free at last. Gracious, you're the nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well,
It
now that
sure is
we've
nice to
found
see
each
you
other again, let's sit together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know.
Man, its eyes, it's just sad, dead
I
eyes.
am hungry for some chicken, Link's thinking right now. Look at that face he's making.
Ugh. I just want to bite into that succulent wing.
Oh, it's disgusting. Ugh.
Spit
Wow.
out the feathers.
Ugh.
No, but totally. If I perfectly cloned you, 1-to-1, you would have the the clone would have the memories.
It just seems weird to me that
Well, cloning itself is weird, and I don't think we'll ever get there.
That because the person is more than their memories, and so you couldn't just.
I understand.
But like you're saying that like perfectly cloned or whatever, but like that can't be.
They would just think they were you until they had all the information.
Suppose. Oh no, where do I go?
Follow the map.
Okay.
You're going the right way. You're not going the right way.
Okay.
There you go.
You lied to me.
I didn't lie. I thought you were going that way, but you killed the enemy, which turned you around. So you want to turn left here.
Left here.
Are you now acting like a robot, like Mega Man?
I'm acting like a
Leave the
robot.
temple, so I can take all the glory, Dr. Light.
I tell you, I'm acting like a robot because robots are cool.
Are robots cooler than androids?
Which way should I go now?
Left.
Okay. There's something about it's cool about robots.
So
Cooler
robots are
androids.
cooler than androids.
Yeah. If I roll here, I'll die, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can roll.
Okay.
You can test it. Test fate if you want.
Nah.
Test it when you're over the thing.
Alright.
Make sure you're super over the thing though, because when in testing, I thought I was over it, and I pushed X, and I fell all the way down.
Okay.
So you're good now.
Nope,
No, can't roll?
Can't roll.
Okay. Robots are cooler than androids. What about cyborgs?
Hey, how exactly do you plan to fight the monsters we hear without a shield? You perishing in a place like this is going to do me any favors. So why don't you prove yourself properly before you regret it?
Nah.
I'll do it later.
Be a man, shield.
Well, what's the difference between an android and a cyborg?
Well, an
I
android.
thought an android was like part human. That's a cyborg, isn't
A
it?
cyborg's part human, and android is a pure robot that thinks it's a human, or that can learn like a human. Data is an android.
Okay.
Cyborg from Teen Titans is a cyborg.
He's a cyborg.
He was human, super
He's
damaged.
a human with robot parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think robots are better
He's
than androids.
RoboCop. RoboCop's a
Yeah.
cyborg. So they're cooler
I think they're
than
cooler.
robots?
Cyborgs are cooler than robots, and then robots are cooler than androids.
Why? Why are robots cooler than androids?
I just think that they're neater. They
But
have
they're
like,
just like soulless husks that do what you're do your bidding.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
Are you an evil mad scientist?
No.
Well, then why do you like robots so much? No sense of
Well,
accountability and no sense of
I just.
of
I'm not sure if I would
conscience.
want to create something that would disobey me.
Is
that
this
could
why you're never
disobey
having
me.
kids?
No.
They'll disobey you, and you'll
It's
be
more
like,
like the reason why
and
I'm
you'll
not
be like,
God.
Daddy Mafuki
Yeah.
has to lay the
I
smack
don't think so.
down,
Go-
so you never ever disobey
No.
me again.
More Bane? You love this voice. No, it's more like the reason why I'm not God. You know, so there you go.
I don't know, I feel like I've disobeyed you before.
You disobeyed me?
Yeah, you've been like, do this, and I didn't.
Yeah, and it was so not cool.
Really? Even if it was like for the best of the planet? What if you were like, kill all the humans? And they
Yeah,
were
I
like,
would
no.
say that. All
What
of,
if you
any,
snapped
out of
them?
any of all of us three, I would be the one to say that. Oh!
Just because I would be the one to tell a robot to do mass genocide on the entire planet doesn't mean anything. I'm saying in this crazy world where androids exist and like robots that could murder everyone on the planet exist by one person's will. That's why you'd want an android. So android's like Mega Man X. He's like, no.
Yeah, I guess that's
Like,
true.
so who's cooler, Mega
But
Man
he'd
or
have
Mega
to
Man
be,
X?
but he'd have to be like a really cool guy, like Mega Man X. It couldn't just be like, I don't know.
Well, he's as cool as you program him.
Mega Man's the coolest. Mega Man X is the coolest, right?
Is he cooler than normal Mega Man?
Yeah, he is.
Is he cooler than Zero?
I think he is personally, even though
Is
everyone loves seems to love like X-Zero better.
Is he cooler than Gundam? Gundams are pretty cool.
They're pretty cool, but they're not. They're actually mech suits.
Is he cooler than Ultron?
No. Oh yeah,
Is
yeah.
he
Way
cooler
cooler
than
Ultron.
than Voltron?
Voltron is actually a series of 5 robots put together,
Yeah.
and they're all piloted by humans. So again, they're mechs.
Okay. Oh, how many robots are there? Is he cooler than Good Guy Terminator?
Yeah.
Really? He's cooler
think
than
so.
Good Guy Arnold.
Yeah, I think X is. Yeah.
But Good Guy Arnold, dude. He'll be back.
But X is so cool.
He thumbed up while he was burning himself
I
for the good of
know.
humanity. That's pretty cool, okay? That's
this.
pretty cool.
Just push it. Just push it.
Yeah, you push it.
All right.
Other robots in video games, or other androids. Is he cooler than Data? Data's pretty cool.
He's pretty neat. He's not like cool though, like in the same way. He's pretty neat though. I like him. He's definitely my favorite character.
What
in
if
Star
Worf
Trek.
was an android? Is he cooler than Worf? Worf's pretty cool.
Worf's cool, I guess.
Fighting with like the Klingon,
Karanku or whatever it's called.
yeah, the crazy like two-handed katana like bow staff sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's so
I
cool
think-
about X?
Cause like he's like a hero. He's like Superman. That's why I like him so much.
But he's not like Superman because he's not overpowered.
He kind of is though.
Not really.
He is though, because every time he. Wait, what do I do here? Do I jump off this thing?
Yeah, but you have to make sure you have your boots on.
Yeah, so that way he'll fall and whoop.
Whoop!
All right.
How strong is that magnetic force?
You know what? I'm sure there's some scientist or some science major who could explain it to us.
Do you think that it's a stronger magnetic force than Megaton?
Well, Megaton's a lot. What is this? What? Oh,
Smack it, yeah.
I get it already. Okay. But yeah, but it's because X is like he's like Superman. That's why I like him so much, because he's like a superhero, and he's super concerned about saving people's lives and stuff, and he constantly has to make sacrifices. Like the whole first game, he has to like kill half of his
Like companions.
yeah. It's like,
friends.
what do you call that in work? Like in
In
army,
war?
like an army, like in the army.
Yeah.
When you have like a
Friendly fire?
a company of people, like your
brothers in arms?
brigade, your battalion, your
Okay.
his
His squad?
squad. Yes, thank you. That's the word I was thinking of. His squad. He had to like kill half his squad in the first game.
He's
Like-
a cold-hearted
No,
killer.
no, because he had to save the humans. It's super cool. I love that. And then the reason why I say he's pretty much unstoppable is because he has.
tanks, first of all.
Well, the point is, the reason why he was called X in the first place was because there's actually a whole plot line behind that, where it's like, the reason he's called that is because he represents the unlimited potential that he has within him. So he's
Okay. Alright, I'm thinking
He's
about
the
more
integer.
androids. I'm thinking about more androids.
what do I do here?
Knock the crystal to see what it does, and then go up the wall.
I was gonna figure that out. Silly
I'm
boots.
sure you were. Silly iron boots?
Silly iron boots.
Cyrax.
Oh, he's way cooler than Cyrax. Cyrax is like evil.
Sector.
Sucks. He's
No,
evil. He's evil
Cyrax
too.
is like a good guy at heart, though.
No, you're not gonna beat X.
Cyber Sub-Zero. That's pretty cool. Cyber Sub-Zero.
cool,
is
but it's
pretty
not like-
cool.
X is cool in like multiple ways. He's cool like on an awesome like dude. I can do lots of cool stuff, but also on like a moral and like hero level as well. You know.
I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more like video game androids that I just can't think of right
Yeah.
now.
Well, I mean, there are some cool mechs. That's something else.
There's
because
some cool mechs.
They're all piloted by humans. You know. Do
Well,
you think
there's
there'll ever
Gundam,
be a...
though? There's a Gundam that has like an AI system.
Yeah. I think one of them has them. I don't know all the Gundams.
Yeah.
All the Gundams.
I was like kinda into Gundam for a little bit,
It's neat.
and then I totally just dropped off.
Well, there's some interesting like
like I dropped
war...
off before I knew anyone's name.
Yeah, there's like some interesting like war like themes.
Yeah.
That go on. In some of the series.
Left.
I was gonna get there.
All right.
Sheesh. How do we kill this thing?
You need arrows.
That's really annoying. Okay.
There is something back here.
Money?
No.
In this chest?
Almost money.
Oh,
Not
key?
quite as good.
Ooh,
A key.
that is good.
Who's another android from video games? There has to be another one. Oh! No, he's a cyborg. I was gonna say Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan's pretty cool.
Ryan's
Blade Wolf.
too cool. Blade Wolf?
Blade Wolf's pretty cool.
Is he an android?
Yeah.
I think when I picture androids, I picture them being humanoid,
Like humanoid?
not canine. So, yeah, okay, I guess he is an android.
Yeah. He's pretty cool. He's a chainsaw for a tail. That's pretty rad.
The problem I have with like Raiden though, and now you brought him up, is just like he's just a little too cool. He's almost too cool, you know?
Too rule for cool.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. He's just the stuff he does is just unreasonably
What, you mean like
cool.
pile driving a Metal Gear Ray?
Yes, exactly that.
Running down a clock tower, jumping onto missiles, and then cutting it
yeah.
from head to tail in half.
Pretty silly. One thing I do like about this game that now that I'm gonna mention now I'm here. Oh, the young human, I am pleased to see you make it this far, Bruda. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gor Ebizo. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch, for otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, Bruda. A lot of dungeons in this game are like unconventional.
Yeah.
It's not like you go and you get keys. And, no, it's like these guys are trapped in here, and you get shards to open up.
They're here protecting, so no one can get to him. Also, I just noticed something really cool about the design of the key shards that I didn't notice. The inside are the magnetic bits that you walk on, so they would stick to each other instead of just kind of like holding them together and putting it in. Or like magically sticking together,
yeah.
they like in lore would stick together.
In lore, yeah.
Which is cool.
That's cool. Ugh.
Huh.
Yellow roop.
Is there any androids? Oh, what about the android assassin from Chrono Cross?
Oh, Crobice? Crobice is pretty cool. However, he's kind of like a brutish kind of character. So he's like, I only follow those who are strong.
Who are strong.
You are strong. I follow you. Like, if you ever lost a fight, he'd be like, screw you guys. Time to join the villains. You know? He's very fickle. I can't be... Even Zero, everyone would be like, oh, Zero's better than X, right? Even Zero, I'm like, yeah, but...
Just because of the cool long hair and the ninja sword?
It's because of the sword and stuff. Because swords are cooler than guns.
Let's see, 3PO. He's pretty cool, man.
What does he really do, though?
He's got the British accent.
He's got a British accent. Complains a
witty.
lot?
He's pretty witty.
Oh, he's kind of flamboyant.
He is. He's funny.
He's got everything.
Good comic relief. He gets his eye chewed out in episode 6 by, like, Jabba's pet.
Oh, yeah. What is the deal? Why was Jabu? Why was Jabba the Hutt?
They're equal in size.
Yeah. Why was he all like, oh, I gotta get Leia in a gold bikini? Is that like why?
I think it. Well, he kind of had all the women in there were kind of like performing in scantily clad clothes, right? I think he was kind of like a warmonger. He's probably perverted.
He was like a.
Like,
you think he was like
sense, right?
You think he was like a slave trader?
Oh yeah, he was for sure.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He was a slaver.
Right. So there you go. That makes perfect sense then. That's why he was like that. That explains the gold bikini then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's why like Luke offered his droids, because that would be really good like product for a slaver.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
I see, yeah.
like 2 droids from essentially from Coruscant, right? Like.
Coruscanti?
Is it Coruscant or Coruscant?
Coruscant. I
thought it was Coruscant, like croissant.
I don't know.
The fun fighting this big old Goron. Do you remember how?
Not real exactly. You just hit him.
You do have to hit his tummy tum. You have to do it enough for him to like roll up into a ball. You might want to stay with your iron boots.
Really?
Yeah. because
Okay.
you're gonna slide.
Because those arms are coming at me, man, from both sides.
Yeah, he's just blocking your hits. You gotta have to wait until he starts an attack,
Okay.
and then you smack him. This fight's really easy with a shield. But yeah, keep hitting him. You just gotta keep doing that.
Okay.
And he'll fall over. Yeah. Now you have to grab him and throw him into the lava. It's like Bowser.
Oh,
Right,
nice.
except
That's
bomb.
cool.
Whoa!
I remember this part
What-
from
what are the physics for him to bounce?
the bounce
off of
in the lava. I remember this part from the trailer
Oh, this is in the trailer?
of the E3. Yeah.
So that must have been weird, because Link's fighting a Goro.
Oh yeah, it's super weird. What the heck?
Oh, good catch.
Oh. Okay.
You have to be locked onto him.
I thought I was.
Ugh. Is there a race that Link hasn't fought?
The heck?
You gotta hold it.
To hold it?
Yeah, you have to hold it.
It's not really clear there.
No, it's not. But I of course, I got up to Death Mountain, so like
Right.
I had learned.
So does he always throw it the opposite direction than where he always?
Yeah,
turn?
always.
Okay, so that's important to know.
But you're clearly not hitting it. Is there a race in Zelda lore that Link hasn't fought?
A race? The fairies? Have you fought the fairies?
Well, I guess that's what you have to define fighting, because by not helping the Great Fairies, is he kind of like fighting their cause in Majora's Mask?
By not fighting them?
Yeah, by not bringing them back. So, like, by not rejoining the fairies to become the Great Fairy, is he fighting their cause?
I think it's just, like, that's like an optional thing you can do, right? So like, you know.
Okay. Like, a lot of people say the Zora, but he fought the Zora in Zelda 1.
Yeah,
You know, like
it's
the
Zelda
past.
in the past as well.
Yeah.
They're like in the water.
Yeah, they're like the sea
monsters.
creatures.
Yeah.
Has he ever fought Hylians?
Ooh. That's
Or-
actually, you figure by now what he would have, eh?
Or Kakariko, or whatever they're called, the Forest Children?
Yeah, Kokiri.
Yeah, the Kokiri.
Huh. You know what? That's actually a good question, because you'd figure that would have been something that they had done by now.
Man, that would be a really risque Zelda if he had to fight the Kokiri, because they're all kids.
I think what you'd have to do for that you have to make like a super villain, make him like a Kokiri, but like he's kind of evil. Like he's pretty clearly evil, so it's like it removes the stigma where it's like, oh, he's beating up a kid.
Either
You know
that,
what I mean?
or you don't physically beat them, but they're like holding you back and you're fighting against them because you want to get to like an idol or something they're
Right.
protecting, and you're just like throwing them off of you.
Right. I see.
But he's not like physically cutting children open. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeez.
Because that's what it would be, right? So now you
guess.
got the hero's bow.
Hero's
Also,
bow.
what's the difference between a hero's bow and a fairy bow?
Something is here. Okay.
Like in some games it's a fairy bow, in some games it's a hero's bow.
Don't they have different?
Is one like enchanted?
effects? No, well maybe. I think this was the one. It's called the hero's bow in this game because there's a invertedness.
Yeah, I wish you could change it.
Yeah. It's called the hero's bow in this because like it's got like it's a famous bow. Like it's the hero's bow, literally. Bow of the hero. You know. These are all off.
I think you have to go turn them on
Okay.
in the next room.
Okay. Okay, was this in here? Die. Heart? Okay, well, arrow. Oh, look at that! Arrows in the dungeon!
Have
What
you,
a
have
nice
you talked
conve-
about Zelda 1 in that on the show before?
I think I have.
Okay.
Whoa! Now. Oh!
You gotta shoot that bad boy in its eye.
Okay!
Yeah, now they're all on. Okay.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Nice. So now you can go in there and get them all, which
Now-
I recommend because one is one of the Goron Elders.
Okay.
I think if you walk into the middle of the room, they can't hit you. Nice shot.
Yeah. Over there
That's
now.
the one you need to go in, so... You have to pull it. Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to fight them all. Okay. Yeah, because I think you're safe where you're at.
Yeah. Oh, I'm usually good at this.
It's the tip of the arrow.
Yeah.
Head is where it hits.
That's right. That's the sight.
It's interesting how every game has a different targeting system.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Wind Waker had this targeting system as well. But every game has, like, a different arrow speed as well. Have you noticed that? Other than Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's been a single Zelda game where like the arrows drop off. Has there?
Don't
always
they
just
in
go
Wind
straight.
Waker?
You know, I don't know. That's a good.
I'm pretty sure they go
question.
down in Wind Waker. Like, they drop.
Interesting.
I wouldn't know. In
I would
Skyward Sword,
love-
I only played it, like, for
This is barely a
27
Goron.
hours.
This is a
and
weird
thought
guy.
It should have been done 30 hours
You
ago.
are here at last. You like Zelda, do you?
This guy is like a voodoo chief.
I heard. Yeah, he's like barely a Goron. I heard that you might.
He also has like a
be
front butt on his stomach. You see that?
I did notice the front butt.
You didn't want to bring it up though?
No, I
Rude.
didn't. Yeah, I'm above that kind of humor.
I'll bring up the front butt.
Okay. Use the key. The inventory. Dharma says blah. Just for
What is your beard made of?
Hurry to the Matrix
Like
room.
cigarette wrappers? That's what it looks
Cigarette.
like.
Cigarettes? Oh man, purple.
Rupee, but it won't feel
Oh,
so you put it back.
come on, even. All
Dude,
right.
I don't. If I found a $50 bill and it didn't fit in my wallet because my wallet was too thick,
I get a new wallet.
I don't think I would. I would also. I think I would also be like, I don't really need this, and put it back. Either that, or if I was in my current situation now, and I found so many $50 bills that my wallet was full of them, I'd be like, you're getting in there. You're getting in there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna close my wallet. I don't need to. I can
You
put it in
know-
my
you know
pocket.
why,
I have
though?
deep pockets.
because our world is not binary. It's not Boolean.
Okay.
You know, because in games it's an integer. So it's like, can you fit this thing in your wallet? You have two spaces left.
Yeah.
Like in the real world, it's like you can put this thing in your wallet. Do you have space left? If
No,
I
but
like
I could-
squeeze it in,
Yeah.
like I
Or-
fold
or-
it together,
Or
you know.
no, I can just put it in my pocket or hold it in my hand or put it in my shoe.
So it's like, but because real life doesn't work.
Oh my! Can you jump?
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Like, well, that's I know you had a big problem with that in Resident Evil, where it's like, I don't have room for this key, and you're like, just hold it.
Yeah, no, it was
You're only
super
using
obnoxious.
a handgun.
No, like herbs take up the same amount of space as
As a shotgun.
as like a shotgun. Herbs, things
Yeah.
you can like hold a pile of in your hand. Now, I mean that's really honestly a super ultra quadruple nitpick, but whatever. I'm complaining about something stupid. Just let me have this. Because really, that's a stupid thing to complain about. Because like, you're not gonna. Game developers are not gonna be like, okay, what's the size of things?
Yeah.
You know, unless you're doing encumbrance, which is a dumb system.
Well, I was gonna
I've never.
say, encumbrance. Is there any game with encumbrance that you've ever liked?
No, I've no. That's not true. But encumbrance itself. I mean, there have been games that maybe I've liked with encumbrance in it, but I have never found an encumbrance system in a game
Just smack the grate. If you were wondering what to do.
Oh, right. But I've never found an encumbrance system in a game that didn't encumber.
Or maybe you shoot it down. I don't remember.
Okay. I never found an encumbrance in a game that didn't encumber the system.
Yeah. Okay. I remember what you do here. You just roll into it. Rolling into it and hitting it should be the same thing.
That's a
Like,
little
it should
weird.
do the same thing.
When I get hit like that.
I love how
alright.
it's like, you get hit by it and it's like a little mushroom cloud sort of deal. Like, how much power is behind that little guy?
Oh!
Oh, man. Do you think that was
It was closer
not
than I
quite
thought it
as
was.
far?
It was further than I thought it was.
So, these are the Lizafoss in this game, I guess.
What? No. Minna? Can you? No, I know that. No, Midna, tell me what this thing is. She's no Navi, man. I tell you.
No.
Navi would always tell me what monsters were called.
Yeah, never really found that important.
I like to know.
That's what the wiki's for.
It's just an RPG thing. When you fight a monster, you want to know what it's called, so you can.
Yeah,
know...
this isn't an RPG.
All right,
You know
where
I'm
are
right.
we going now?
You might want to shoot a few things off of the roof though before you jump there.
Whoa! Whoops. Whoops.
I don't think you could have literally shot any more between them than you did.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Like there
wasn't
was
it?
like a 1 pixel you could hit in between them and
Yeah,
you hit
it
it.
was good.
You might want to grab the arrows before they disappear. Just because you need arrows for the boss. And you're getting close.
All right.
You're like probably another 10, 15 minutes away.
Oh man, this has been taking forever. Hopefully everyone enjoys the extra long episodes.
It's okay. I think people wouldn't like if we broke up the temples.
You think?
Well, I mean, like...
Well, it's not like I don't want... I mean...
It's a long time to wait, right? Like, because they don't come out hours after each other. It's a long time to wait. Like, oh, there's this puzzle. We'll solve it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see.
Like, doing tasks is one thing.
Right.
And getting to the temple is one thing. But then the temple is, like, the excitement.
How do I do this?
You can shoot it with your arrow. Shoot the tail.
Okay. Whoa! Okay.
Oh!
What
So you
the?
shoot it and it falls down. That's cool.
Oh, well, that's a bit trippy right there. Oh. There we go.
So I assume you could just fall
Yeah, I think so too.
where you are.
You can just fall.
And into the lava.
No,
Nope.
no lava for me. It's time for fight big boss. Here we go. Oh, this isn't it.
No, this
This
is
is
not it
nothing.
at all. You have to get back to where the dudes were shooting at you.
Right.
Do you even have the boss key yet?
Isn't the boss key just the three
Oh
pieces
yeah, it's
of
the
the
3
thing
shards.
bobber?
You're right. Oh,
Oh,
boom,
gotta
fit
go.
your wallet.
Gotta go back
Okay,
in here and
I
get
have,
that.
This is actually a big issue with Zelda I have.
What?
Chests like that are the big chests, should never,
What do I do
ever,
here?
you just jump down.
Okay. Like jump down or
I
like
think
fall
you
down?
should jump, well, you can look, right? Like, you can look with a C-stick, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you kind of want to, like, jump down there.
Down there?
Yeah, where the circle is.
Oh man. Okay. Okay.
Chests that are big should never have non-items in them.
Oof.
Like, should never have rupees in them. It should always be a key or an item, like a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Don't you agree?
I don't know.
Because then you're like, I know this is rupees.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Okay. In that
Like,
case,
the,
yeah.
the little one is always rupees. The big one is like bombs. Or maybe not. Maybe you should have like 3 different sizes of
I don't know. Maybe you
chests.
should have all the same size.
No, it'd be the worst.
Why?
Because you wouldn't be able to tell between rupees, which you don't need. Or I think you're going the wrong way. Pull up your map. You need to be out here. The top area.
Top area. Okay. How do I get there?
You want to go back out the door you came in.
Okay.
And go up one set. Or like one up with the magnetized, like with the iron boots. You want to magnet
Here?
up one.
Oh.
Now you gotta wait the entire time.
Oh man. These are pretty rad looking boots.
They're pretty good.
All right.
What are we talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh, the treasure chests. Yeah, there should always be.
We get up here,
There should
or-
be a really small treasure chest for rupees.
Where do I get off here? Hang on a second.
The next one. This one.
This
right
one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There should be a medium chest with like refill on items, and then you want to get back on your things here,
Okay.
and then you want to get off there.
Okay.
Yeah, so there should be a medium chest which would like fill you up on arrows
Mhm.
or fill you up on like bombs or whatever,
Whoa.
and then
Whoa. Weird things.
you should
Wrong
have
things.
the big chest which are
Oh.
They were like really
no,
ugly.
Mina. I pushed the wrong button. No, I know.
You should have the big chests be like, you know, like the bomb bag or the bow or a key. You know what I mean?
Dang it.
You shoot that out of a Jimmy Jew.
Okay, just gotta, there we go. Jerk.
You don't have to fight these guys.
But they might drop a heart.
But yeah, I mean, you have a fairy.
You can't be just using fairies willy-nilly.
Well, there's like another fairy, but you can just run in between them.
Yeah, but then they would not be destroyed.
But they wouldn't hit you. I mean, they respawn.
Oh, fine.
They just respawn, you know? Isn't that faster and more fun?
Yeah, no, I want to kill things.
Yeah.
I want
Isn't
to
it
kill
faster
monsters.
and nicer
I am
for
a
a show?
paladin, okay? Character.
That's not a monster. That's a
It's a monster.
turret.
It's a monster.
No, it's not. It's a turret.
It's a monster.
It's a turret.
But monsters are turrets in these kinds of games.
No. No,
Yeah.
that's a defense mechanism set up by the Gorons, guaranteed.
No.
Archers, steal your bows. Oh, I didn't say fire.
This is also another part of in the trailer. This was actually really rad when they showed it off.
What's super cool
I
about
was like,
this?
whoa!
Yeah.
Look at this! Look what we're gonna do in the new Zelda game. Look how cool that is.
What's super cool about this is your arrows one-shot these enemies, so you feel like a
super
really
cool,
powerful
yeah.
archer.
Okay, where's the last guy?
I love how there's like pseudo stealth in this game too.
Yeah, suicide. It's cool.
And you want to kill that. You want to kill that turret off to the left. Yes. I believe the switch for, like the what is that even, like a magnet crane?
It's like a you know the Gar's dump. They have those like big.
Oh
metal,
yeah, okay.
Like metal magnet cranes. Yeah, that's how they move stuff.
Kill that turret.
Oh!
Yeah, it's right
I
there.
didn't see it. Oh, I didn't see that.
I really like the fire effects in this game.
Yeah,
I feel
nice.
like a lot of games
Dang it.
have bad fire effects.
Yeah, I think
Like they just can't do fire right. Like explosions and fire in MGS3, I think look really bad.
yeah, I think most games have trouble with most like particles, fire, water, all kinds of
games
particles.
can make water look really good if it's like a sea,
Yeah,
but if it's like a cup of water,
Cup of water.
it usually looks bad.
yeah, it's just time gets better and the engines get better, right?
Games just can't. It seems like games just can't get. You should have a barrel in between them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
Boom!
man, I forgot. Man, there's actually some third-person shooting
Yeah.
stuff going on here. That's just pretty neat. I actually forgot about this.
Like no game can get. There's like a few things games can't get right. One is drinking.
Drinking.
One is eyes.
Eyes.
Eyes are
Everyone
really
looks
hard.
so glassy all the time.
Yeah,
eyes,
or they look
eh?
soulless.
Yeah,
And kissing.
glassed over, kissing.
They can't get kissing right.
Hmm.
They
Yeah,
can get
okay.
hugging right. Hugging's fine.
Oh, yeah. Things
Well,
are
like
right.
the game I think to this day that got kissing the closest, and it not looking like super awkward, is oh no, you're gonna fall in the water. Is MGS3.
Hmm.
It doesn't look great, but I don't think it looks like heavy rain kissing. That's bad.
Yeah, it's
kissing.
bad. Yeah. Well, like everyone, the Fahrenheit / Indigo Prophecy. Oh.
You gotta shoot it before you fall.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you can shoot it. You have to shoot it from when you're up there.
Oh, I see. I didn't get that. I'm just being silly. Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit, whichever, like, depending on what country you're from.
Yep.
It did pretty well for its time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good game.
It's not great. It's basically just Simon.
It's the whole game is Simon. It's awful. If you're not like a huge fan of Simon, if you're not a gargantuan, the biggest Simon fan in the world, I don't see how you could like that game very much.
Yeah, it's not great.
You know, but I don't know, man. Like, think about this, man.
Well, Heavy Rain.
That game
I've never played
came
Heavy Rain.
out in the same time as Majora's Mask. Think about that.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a PS2 game.
No.
It's a PS1 game?
Well,
Fahrenheit?
maybe it was a PS2 game, but it was like it came out like like a year after Majora's Mask.
I gotta Google that.
Just Google
because
it.
that makes it even worse.
Just Google it. I could be. It is close. I'm not sure exactly, but you Google it and tell me. Tell the audience.
Okay.
So I don't look stupid again.
Indigo
Okay, let's just.
Prophecy. It's loading. 4 out of 5 on Metacritic.
4 to 5. Come on.
Initial release date September 16th, 2005.
Oh, okay.
The same year as the Xbox 360's release.
Okay, I thought it was later than that. Okay.
A few months earlier. It's still not great. Okay, I'm gonna read the review on IGN. Okay, I'm gonna read certain parts of the review. I'm gonna
Okay.
cherry pick.
Cherry pick.
All right, so you keep the people occupied.
All right. I'm just gonna beat up this guy. These guys. Almost to the dungeon boss now.
Okay. Oh, it's a really short review. I'm just gonna read the whole thing.
All right.
Third-person adventure thriller created by the team behind Omicron, Indigo Prophecy, gives gamers the unique chance to play both Hunter and Fugitive, which in turn leads them to speak,
That's so
explore,
not what
interact,
happened.
fight, and confront unknown dark forces. For no apparent reason, ordinary people are randomly killing total strangers, although there is no link between the murders. They all seem to follow exactly the same ritual and pattern. Lucas Kane becomes one of these murderers as he kills a stranger in the men's room of a restaurant, finding himself in control of Lucas. Finding himself in control of Lucas, the player is haunted by strange visions and the desperate need to find out what's happening to him. At the same time, he must keep one step ahead of the police, especially investigator Carla Valenti, her teammate Agent Tyler. Review score 8.4 out of 10.
It didn't tell me anything.
Nope, it told you the introduction, and that's about
That was
it.
the plot, basically. The plot synopsis. This is
8.4 out of 10.
this is super cool, by the way. Yeah, they also didn't tell you. The game's basically Simon, like the whole game.
Yeah.
This again, really cool.
What did Heavy Rain get? Man, just spelled heavy wrong, and I feel like an idiot.
Look how crazy this is. The guy's not barely going. It's a freaky Goron, man. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that thing that this game does, where the music is like dynamic.
Yeah.
So like once I get to him to the weak point down and stuff. Virus.
I
trying to remember
I
how to
typed
do
in
this fight
heavy,
now.
Heavey. I don't know why. I was like, that's not heavy. Like as I was typing it in, I was like, that's wrong.
Shoot him in the glowing thingy, probably.
Shoot him in the glowy eye,
Yep.
and then iron boots, and grab the chains that he's walking.
Oh,
with,
right.
And you trip him.
That's right.
And then you pull backwards, but I think it's too late this time.
Okay.
Heavy Rain, cinematic,
Oops.
cool, whatever. Heavy Rain got a 9.0 out of 10.
9.
Editor's choice on IGN.com. From what I've never played that game, but from what I see, it's not super great.
It's kind of
It's like-
it's one of those games where like you can play exactly once and then you know the game. You know,
Yeah.
you know the twist.
It's kind of like the Telltale Walking Dead games.
Come on.
Like you can play them multiple times, but it's never gonna have the same sort of like ooh factor.
Yeah. No, not at all.
So you want to stab him in his belly.
All right,
Do it again, man.
I will.
Roar! It's a
Roar.
really cool boss. Like design.
He's cool. People liked him when he came out.
Like he's easy,
Yeah.
but to be fair, he's the second boss, right?
Yeah. Oh!
Grab,
It did. I grabbed.
but he hit you, so you drop it.
Nah, man. The thing is about Cloaktoast, see, there was no slowing down that fight. That fight was just constant.
The fight was so good.
So good. Oh goodness.
I wish I could play it with a controller. and not like a Wiimote.
It was so much fun.
You know what I'm surprised they haven't done?
What?
Have like in the newest Zelda game, right? After you beat the game, have a boss rush, but it's not a boss. It's not all bosses from that game. It's all fan favorite bosses from the entire series. But you fight it in that game's engine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. So if it's like, I don't know, if it's like from A Link to the Past, the like crazy walking scorpion thing with the helmet that you have to bash with the hammer to break its mask. Do that, but in like Skyward Sword engine or whatever. But it was in Skyward Sword, and you have to rush all of the fan favorite bosses.
That's cool.
From the game.
Oh, yeah, I like the idea.
One boss from each game, or two bosses from each game, all the way up to the game that you're playing. That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Why haven't they done that?
I don't know.
I feel like that's a thing that they were probably like, oh yeah, that's totally a thing that we've done.
But,
Or like,
yeah,
we
that's
should
something that
do.
they should do, for sure.
Maybe it's just a lot of work. You could even release that as a DLC boss rush.
Yeah.
I would totally fight Majora with
Oh,
like
snap.
Twilight Princess.
That'd be sick.
Twilight Princess graphics.
I mean, oh my gosh! If they make a DLC for Hyrule Warriors, I hope they get they play Majora's Wrath. Oh my gosh!
If they missed an opportunity,
Well done.
if you can't do that.
Now we have too few shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far. So as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story.
After I get over this smoker cough.
Zant. That's the name of the king of darkness who cast this pale of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? She surrendered because everyone was gonna die.
But Minna doesn't understand that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
In the Twilight, things are different.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It's like the Dark World.
Yeah, but I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all, and I would never wish harm on her. I'll see. Here you go. No, as long as I can get my hands on the few shadows, I'll be just fine. Well, just one more left. Shall we go? Or...
Talk to that Goron. I know you're going to.
Yeah, I'm going to. How could I not? I'm just gonna leave. You just leave.
I talked to him once, and I was like, that's it.
Why would you leave?
Because it's like, I know what I talked to him the first time I played once.
Okay.
And he was just like out of my head. And I'm like, okay.
This guy. Oh, man.
Man, what's that pony, My Little Pony, the super muscular one?
Bulk biceps?
That's Bulk Biceps, the Goron.
As the guy.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Like, he even has the hair.
Well, no, he does, doesn't he? He had aches.
There you go.
So much pain, I cannot remember anything. Okay.
There you go. Man, wasn't that interesting?
Yeah, I want to make sure how he's doing. See how he's doing.
You stabbed him in the brain.
He's not dead though. I want to make sure. You gotta check his vitals and stuff. He's talking. He
says,
coherent.
"Ow! What? Like such pain." Let's just leave. I'm sure he's fine.
He's okay. I'm not gonna just leave without
think
talking
you
to
can tell
him.
the
I want
Gorons.
to talk to him.
I don't even think you tell the Gorons.
You want to save? Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't we ever want to save?
Aktuki. Let's go.
Oh man, I guess that totally dates the video.
Oh, oops. Oh well.
It's not a big deal. We totally played this in 2015. 2015.
2018.
2018. Dude, if this came out in 2018, we would be backlogged like crazy. 4 years ahead.
North of here, across the plain, and past
North
the
of
Great
here.
Stone Bridge.
You mean north of here?
Sorry, lands guarded by the spirit, Laneru. You shall find one who you seek. Whom you seek, you mean? You try to talk like an old-timey kind of, Old English.
Isn't it whole old Hylian?
I guess. Aktuki.
If Aktuki was a name in real life, what nationality would you assume it is? Somewhere in Asia, right?
I was just gonna think like Iceland or something, but yeah, Asia.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Iceland
Asia.
would work.
Asia would work. Because the syllables are worked out,
Yeah.
it would probably be Asia. Leah. You got to save. I'm assuming it's Leah because the capital it throws you off sometimes.
Yeah.
It could be Elia or Leah.
I don't think it's like Ilya, because it's like a dude's name.
Yeah, it is. It's a Russian name.
Yeah.
Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Leah and hold on, Noctuki.
Link in this game is not a super tall dude.
Not especially. See, I'm fine now.
Like in Ocarina of Time, he was like a big guy. Like he seemed like he was tall.
Look at this guy's weird nose.
Yeah, he kind of does have
He has
like
a very broad
really
nose.
broad.
Yeah.
It's like my nose, kind of.
Like, yeah, that looks like your
my
nose. Yeah. What I told
have
you
a
back
big
on
nose.
Noctuki? Remember what I told you? When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you, Noctuki.
Maybe they purposely made him gave him blue eyes, blonde hair, so he's a Nazi, and blue eyes, blonde hair, and he's like has the hero spirit because that's what Link is. He's like dirty blonde hair, blue eyes, hero spirit, and he's like, I'm gonna grow up to be like you. Really quick, don't go. See how his eyes are kind of shifty?
Yeah.
Do you think they programmed to do that, or is that just his model breathing and his eyes are staying stationary?
Ooh. Wow. That's a good catch there.
I've always wondered.
It might not even show up on the video. Maybe it will. I don't know. But
yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not
You
sure.
can see if you can look really closely.
Yeah.
I think it's just his model.
Yeah, I think it's his model.
And it gives the illusion of his eyes
Yeah.
like looking around.
Yeah, I do so love when animators do that though. When they take the time to make little tiny details like
Yeah.
that. Ooh, it's so good.
Like his eyes are kind of doing it too, going back and
Yeah,
forth,
back
but
and
his
forth.
breathing is back and forth.
Yeah.
Like forward and
Love
back.
that. Love it. Countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. I'm just theorizing. Maybe is Colin the next Link after this Link?
Well, I don't think we've had a progression of story past Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. Maybe.
Maybe Zelda U.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that'd be kind of cool, eh?
He's kind of like a free
Because
spirited
I
farmer
feel like-
from the look of it.
Yeah, because I feel like Colin is a perfect fit. Like
Yeah.
that's like what they were trying to do here. It was like he's the next hero kind of.
It'd
thing.
be really cool if Zelda U, like you were training underneath the former hero of time.
Oh yeah, that would be. Cool.
And like when you prove yourself worthy, he hands you the Master Sword. Like it's not in a pedestal.
Oh, snap.
He just is like, you're worthy now. And like when you do that,
Oh,
the
man.
Triforce like glows from his hand and goes to yours.
Oh.
And he's like, I knew this day would come. And then kind of puts it down and then grabs his Hylian shield and gives it to you. And he's like, now go.
Oh man.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
That'd be pretty
really
rad
cool.
right there.
Oh man, next time.
Next time. We're
We're
heading
going
to the
to.
north.
What?
Oh, Katuki, wait!
This is a nice little touch. He's a little bunny on his.
Greetings, Mr. Oktuki.
Shirt.
I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Kiriko Goods. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail.
Next time, Lake Hylia.
I think so, yeah.
Yep. No, that's where we go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the before dungeon stuff, and then Octo's gonna do the dungeon.
Get on the water temple.
Woo! Water
See you
temple.
then.
Okay, here we go. I'm so excited. Are you excited for water temples?
Water temple. More like water schmemple. I'm sorry.